Alright, welcome to part 3 of me building a racing mini bike completely from scratch. Um, since I left off in part 2, I just put some more welds on the frame to hold these components together. This part I'm going to bolt another fixture to the frame jig and then start building up so I can put the seat hoop in and the connecting tubes. This is what I use for the seat base or hoop or whatever you want to call it, the part of the frame that the seat bolts to. Something I bought off of eBay because my bender won't do tight bends like this. I think if you search cafe racer seat hoop, you'll come up with a bunch of different versions of this. And then I bolted these extra pieces to my frame jig. This will allow me to clamp that tube to the bottom of it, and then I can start making the connections to the main frame from there. Got that seat tube all clamped in place where I want it. And then I put a exhaust clamp on the neck here that'll give me a place to rest these upper tubes as I'm grinding them to size. That way I can kind of drop them in the same location every time. It's kind of the biggest plus of this jig is being able to grind these tubes and be able to place them back in the same place every time instead of having to try to set it up every single time. These upper tubes are ground and notched to fit, so I'm going to go ahead and tack those in place. Alright, at this point I've got these tubes tack welded in place. Got these rear tubes fabricated, and then I tack welded those in place. And then the middle tubes are fabricated. I'm about to tack weld those in place. Alright, I got these tubes tack welded in. And a few other things welded. I think I'm going to finish part 3 here. Made a lot of progress, got this whole upper part of the frame fabricated and tack welded in place. From this point, I need to do a bunch of welding, trying to get everything welded up as much as I possibly can before the bike comes out of the frame jig. But after I get all that welding done, I can start adding gussets to the frame. There'll be a plate here, and I put a motor plate in it yet. Fuel tank mounts and a bunch of other stuff, but it's definitely coming together. Thanks for watching.